We know MLK, we know Malcolm X, we know Rosa Parks, and we know the iconic Shirley Chisholm. But who are some of the unsung Black heroes that we know nothing about? Well, join me this Black History Month as we walk through 28 days learning about 28 who should be iconic but are unsung Black heroes. Hi everyone, I am QuentinRJiles, the host of the Q with Q show, and welcome to another episode of Unsung Black Heroes. Every day this month in Black History, 2021, I'm going to introduce heroes who have influenced not only the African American community, but the community at large. Today we're going to be covering the life and impact of Ta-Nehisi Coates. Ta-Nehisi Paul Coates was born on September 30th, 1975 in Baltimore, Maryland. Coates' mother was a teacher, and his father, once a member of the city's Black Panther chapter, was a librarian, entrepreneur, and a publisher who founded Black Classic Press, which reissued forgotten works by African Americans. Coates' unusual first name was an Egyptian name from the ancient African region of Nubia. His exposure to books as a young man prompted Coates to gravitate towards a literary career, and he started writing poetry at the age of 17. Poetry snaps. Now, he enrolled in the Howard University in 1993, but unfortunately, our brother left without a degree. Hold on, he left without a degree. Ooh, child, I just had heart palpitations because all them student loans, you got to finish that thing so you can pay them things back. Now, Coates is a Black man in America. He grew up in Baltimore during the crack epidemic. He chose to write about the way he moved through America being a Black man, which we know ain't easy. And through that, Coates is now a world-renowned American essayist, journalist, and a writer who often explores contemporary race relations. His most noted work is his book, Between the World and Me. It came out in 2015 and won the National Book Award for nonfiction. Now, Coates' writing career began writing with a variety of periodicals, including Washington Monthly, Philadelphia Weekly, Mother Jones, The Village Voice, Entertainment Weekly, Time, and the Oprah magazine. He wrote for those periodicals from 2000 to 2007. His career grew in 2008 when he became a blogger for the Atlantic magazine website. In his first byline, he criticized actor Bill Cosby as a crabby lecturer circuit grandpa who cast aspersions on his, quote, less fortunate brethren, end quote. Ooh, Chile. Coates' grasp on pop culture trends and his insight earned him the following. In 2008, Coates penned an article for The Time called Obama and the Myth of the Black Messiah. He reminded readers that the election of Barack Obama, the first Black U.S. president, was not the cure for all for poverty and the ghettos. Coates said Obama is a Black president, not Black Jesus. Okay, because there is only one Christ and he is at the right hand of the Father right now. Hello, waiting on him to come back. I'm ready, Jesus. In his 2012 essay on the shooting death of Florida teenager Trayvon Martin, he commended Obama on his heartfelt response to the tragedy. Obama memorably said, quote, if I had a Black son, he'd look like Trayvon, end quote. I look like Trayvon. In 2013, Coates won the National Magazine Award for his essay, Fear of a Black President, published in The Atlantic. He won the award again in 2014 for his story, The Case for Reparations, that was also published in The Atlantic. Sign me up for the reparations, thank you. I mean, American paid reparations to Japanese Americans, might as well pay them to Black Americans as well, right? Now, Coates said he worked on the case for reparations for almost 2 years. The focus of the article was less about reparations for slavery, but was more focused on the institutional racism of housing discrimination and the long-term effects of redlining and Jim Crow, among other injustices. In 2015, Coates was named a MacArthur Fellow. Ain't our boy doing it? He's doing it. In 2008, Coates published his memoirs, The Beautiful Struggle, a father, two sons, and an unlikely road to manhood. He followed up with the critically acclaimed work, Between the World and Me, written in 2015, which became a bestseller. The book was written in the form of a letter from Coates to his teenage son, and it recounts Coates' childhood in Baltimore's inner city. The narrative leads to the controversial premise that American society is structured to promote white supremacy. And many readers agree, noting that the book's relevance in time of frequent high-profile racial incidents.
It is not necessary that you believe that the officer who choked Eric Garner set out that day to destroy a body. All you need to understand is that the officer carries with him the power of the American state and the weight of an American legacy. And they necessitate that of the bodies destroyed every year, some wild and disproportionate number of them will be black.
His book won the National Book Awards and won the Kirkus Prize for Nonfiction. In 2017, he wrote a collection of essays, We Were 8 Years in Power, which included work previously published in The Atlantic. Baby, The Atlantic is publishing all of his things. He explored the presidency of Barack Obama as well as the subsequent election of Donald Trump. Coates has always been able to bring to life the complexities of being black in America. He does it in a way that simultaneously challenges and educates the reader. His writings are reminiscent of Langston Hughes and James Baldwin. He can eloquently explain every frustration and disappointment about being black in America, but his writings also have a message of hope and optimism that America can be better than what it is or what it has been.
Then the mother of the murdered boy rose, turned to you and said, "You exist, you matter, you have value, you have every right to wear your hoodie, to play your music as loud as you want. You have every right to be you, and no one should deter you from being you. You have to be you, and you can never be afraid to be you."
Stay tuned for more unsung black heroes. Give this video a thumbs up if you learned something, subscribe for more, and hit that bell notification so you are always first in the queue. Ain't our boy doing it? That thing through, but it kind of worked out. No, cut all that. Don't cut that last part. Coates' writing career began with, let's do that again. Ooh, Chile. Ooh, Chile. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay. And I hope I didn't do too much swinging.